like he's a nice guy, a nice, respectable young man.
You are so funny. Okay. Yeah, Shekinah Rock is not gonna care at all.
Yeah,
We
that what I was
we are
just
the
gonna say.
best of friends.
I think you and Rock need to get another shot.
You always tell me that.
Yeah,
You
I think
always
you and
tell
Rock
me
need to
that.
get another shot. That's what I think.
But he in a relationship.
Y'all meant for each other. I think y'all the only one who can handle one another's type.
So, what is tight?
Yeah,
I'm a tight.
you a tough cookie, and he is too. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know what I'm saying.
Listen, that's where So Gone came from. My kick no game has exceeded what I used to could do.
Hold up,
I
what you
don't
say?
know, Tip.
Nah, see, I can't see. I can't sit here. I ain't gonna. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna let you talk
Look, he
back to
said
him.
I can't happen.
I can't, cause
What
man.
happened?
Cause I'm gonna be pro Rocco. That's gonna be my issue. I'm gonna be pro Rocco.
He's in a relationship, and we have not dealt with each
You
other
single
at
or you
all in
married?
like 10 and a
You
half years.
single or you married? You single or you married? Which
Here.
one is it?
All
Is he
fair,
single
level,
or is he married? That's the only thing I got to ask. That's the only thing I got to ask. Is he single or is he married?
Well,
He
he's single.
What?
he going steady.
That ain't now. That ain't. When they had a box for that on the application.
They don't have a
Single,
box
married,
for it.
going steady. I don't see it on there. So you single or you married? You dig what I'm saying?
Okay,
Married.
Tip.
That's what they
Where's
say.
Sunita?
Single till you're married.
Hey,
And the
Where?
famous words of Shekinah Joe.
hey, sis.
Hey,
Love you,
what's
babe.
up,
We
man?
got the real,
How you doing?
south side on the
What's
right here. You know
up?
what I'm saying?
Man, Bear been knowing me since I was 11 years old.
You know, we from the same hood, so you know I know.
Well, I know you know. I ain't know if Tip knew. I ain't know if Tip knew. Well, I'm gonna leave this subject alone. It has taken a completely different turn. I am going to exit my life expeditiously.
Hey man.
Look,
I mean that's
Shekinah
you know
on
what I'm
here
saying.
saying you single till you married.
Yeah, that's just but yeah, that's for real. That's forget your
I'm
move.
trying to read the comments.
Goodness, man, it
You
won't.
act like somebody own you. Ain't nobody own you.
I'm talking about you. I can't even.
Man, I'm reading the comments. I seen something about Rocco. I was trying to see what it was saying.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
y'all,
Jamie Foxx, somebody said. Huh?
we just playing, y'all. Don't upset his house. We playing, okay?
Nah.
Relax.
Man,
We just
please
playing. Listen, I
don't upset this house. This house don't give a damn about being upset.
what?
Oh, I'm talking about
Reverend.
my house. You talking about who? You talking about somebody else? You said his. I thought you talking about my
Oh
house.
no, I'm not worried about y'all house at all.
Oh, okay.
At all. At all. Y'all house so firm. Listen, y'all been married longer than all of us. Y'all weathered the storms, the hurricanes, the tornadoes.
Man.
We ain't worried. But I'm definitely just in the mind of leveling up. I'm a totally different person after coming out of all I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a real person. I want somebody that's real and solid, know who they are already. It's unwavering. You know how when we talk, it's the same all the time. I need that unwavering. Somebody just like strong in who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Now listen now. Somebody who the person that you asking that you're describing, can you exist with that person without changing anything about yourself?
Yes, because oddly enough, I don't want to be the head at home because I have to do that at work.
Man, you hear that?
So, oh Lord, no, seriously, I don't
I'm
want to
sorry.
be
Watch out.
that.
Go ahead. Get your big
I,
ass.
I I really
Big
want
head.
I really want somebody that can be the head and not the tail, because I like to be led, but I love to be led right. I like to be you handle it. I got to do all that on my job, you know. I gotta orchestrate, handle, tell people what to do, what time to do it, how to do it, which way I want it done. I don't want to do that at home. Please take over. Please.
Yep. And another thing, I see a lot of people in the comments, they keep on like famous people. You know what I'm saying? It's like famous people, people who
He
are
don't have
in
to
the
be famous.
spotlight, people who like that's not the only option. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's you know what I'm saying? You never know where you might find what God got for you.
agreed. Agreed. And they
Sometimes
don't
it's
have.
been right up
They
under your
definitely don't have to
nose
be
the
famous.
whole time. You dig what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know?
I agree. It does not have to be somebody famous at all. It definitely has to be somebody that can handle though what fame brings. Somebody
Mm.
that's not gonna be overwhelmed that my best friends are famous or that I am so-called famous or whatever the term is. Somebody that's unaffected by it. Somebody that can do everything from, you know, I'm not at award shows 365 a week. I'm a regular person. I cook, I clean, and I enjoy those things. I raise my kids. I would like more kids. Those are the things that are in the
You want more
forefront.
kids?
Of course
Yeah.
you do.
What you mean? Of course she do. You don't know what to let.
I know. I
Let
know
me do
this.
my
I
thing.
know
Will you let me
everything
do my
about her.
thing? Then I let you do your thing. Let me do my thing.
I know all the stuff you need to know about her.
Listen, I just can't.
She
Okay?
said she know all the stuff you need to know about me.
uh, I really do believe that because a lot of times when women go out there talking about the kind of women that they want, I mean, excuse me, a lot of times when women go out there talking about the kind of men that they want, they don't take into consideration what that man requires
Uh-huh.
in
I
order
agree.
to, you dig what I'm
That's like when
saying?
people say they want a famous man. It's some hell that come with that.
Boy,
You
ain't
dig?
it?
It's
And then, you
hell.
know what I'm saying, just like with folk, you know, you want a boss, when you get that, you prepare to, you know, it's gonna be some bossiness that come with that. You dig what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree.
Just like, you know, when men say we want a boss of a woman, end up getting bossed around all the goddamn time. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, you know, be careful what you ask for is my point.
I'm
Man.
Just be
careful.
very selective. Make
I'm
sure
careful.
your mind and heart are in alignment.
I agree. And this is the thing. I trust God to do it. You know, we play about it all the time. I trust his will and his way though, because I wasn't looking the people that I met previously and I'm proud of what my marriage was. It lasted 9 years. I have an amazing daughter. I learned a lot. I lived a lot. I wasn't looking for anything when we met. I had never heard of him. I didn't know who he was. My boys were super small, so I wasn't watching sports. I didn't know who he was at all. And it happened because it was supposed to happen, you know. But I'm always open to something fun because what I don't want to do is get too uptight and just
Something fun.
Fun, baby.
Honey, fun. It's time to settle down. Ain't no
no
time
no
for no
no
damn
no
fun.
no. You
Fun
can
can be
have
like
fun and
yeah,
be
being
settled down.
romantic with each other, just
You
making
can
each
have
other feel
fun.
loved and
You can
special.
have
That's
fun
fun.
and be settled down. I did that. I've done that before. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Okay.
your
You can
daughter's a
have
little different.
settle down is fun because your fun is safe and it
Yeah.
can be
That's
really
right.
fun because
How
it's
about this?
just y'all.
How about this? Tell me some of your pet peeves.
My pet peeves. I don't like a man with any bitchy tendencies.
You ain't gonna be able to get around that.
Yeah,
What?
what?
Because most men always have you always have a moment where they get a little, bitchy, like where they have when they
Man.
get in their feelings, when they get a mood, when they get in their feelings, it's a time where you gonna be feeling like, what? Who's the man here? You know what I'm saying?
You know how you know your forehead shine like that all the time?
And it look good,
You
though,
know your
don't it?
forehead
Thank,
shine like that
thank you
all the
very
time.
much.
Wait a minute.
All
Man.
the
I
shine is
disagree
on
with
me.
that.
Hey, listen.
Me.
Hey,
I
look, check
disagree
this
with
out.
that.
Hey, check this out, man.
They
A
all
bitch.
have bitch
I
ways.
Man, all y'all, listen. Y'all know how they say toxic masculinity? There's a such thing as toxic femininity too. You dig what
ooh.
I'm saying? So you got all of these extra independent, just, you know, don't want a man. Just every time a man say something to them that it affects them a certain way. And that, I believe that comes from just like, my temper, right?
Okay.
Temper that I've worked so hard to kind of keep at bay and to,
Okay.
to keep myself cool. It
Okay.
comes from, I've learned, a complex that I have from being small good looking, and light skinned all my life. You know what I'm saying? Growing up on
Oh,
Bankhead.
what's it called? Because my middle son got it. What's it called?
Yeah, I mean, what they call it, you know what I'm saying? They call it the short man complex. You know what I'm saying?
I just
But
told him he got Napoleon's complex. Go ahead.
yeah. You did. So that's a real thing, but it comes from the conditioning that comes from the environment that you in. Like for me, looking like this, being like how I am, you know, I had to fight to show that I was smart in class. Every time when the teacher called on me to read and I could read fluently, I had to go out to the playground and hold that up. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as I got older and got, you know what I mean, that shit just kind of, it got into me.
Yeah.
But as you get to be, you settle into your masculinity or into your position as a man, you understand that every situation don't call for the same amount of aggression. Now, as women have that too, because y'all be fighting for position in y'all whole life. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you grew up in a house and you got brothers and shit. You dig what I'm saying? You got to fight to be treated the same, to get the same kind of consideration, to get to be able to do the same thing. So you fight until you get to a place and you got to realize, okay, I've been fighting to get to this place, but now that I'm here, I ain't got to fight the person who I'm planning to spend the rest of my life with. I don't got to fight him. If he's saying something, it must be for the greater good of the both of us. So that is, I think, what she's saying as far as bitchiness and this, that, and the other. She don't want nobody to tell her shit. So if you know what I'm saying, somebody come tell her shit and it backed up with facts, that's bitchiness to her. You dig what I'm saying? But it's cool. I've accepted. But see, the thing about me, I've accepted the good and the bad. You understand?
Okay.
I've accepted her. I've accepted her.
Okay. Okay.
You did.
Okay.
That's far from what I was trying to say, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but
Oh,
I
my
actually
goodness.
really understood his point, because I think you know, people are surprised at how submissive I am and can be at home.
Now that's something I ain't
Because
heard about you now. Now that's one thing I ain't never heard
who
about.
you talking to? That's the
I
yeah.
talked to nobody.
Tell them change these sheets. It's who you talking to.
Have not spoken to anybody.
It's who you talking to. Listen, it's a lot of women in my position. When I remember having Romello. Romello was born right before Rock's first album dropped. And I didn't take those 4 years off to try to be a boss. I took those 4 years off to try to be his mate and to try to be his support and to try to raise my kids. So I am wired different. You know, sometimes I miss the dollar for trying to create make the house a home. I do that. But my family is from Noonan, Georgia. My mama was the type of mama that she didn't really, now I haven't mastered this, but she doesn't really speak that far above a whisper. And everything is still effective. And those are things that I work on now, because when I look back over my relationships, the reason you never hear me talk bad about who I'm no longer with is because I still know that there are things about me that I'm bettering each day. And each time something doesn't work, I do a self-check. And that's why I stayed single so long this time, because I wanted to do a self-check. This whole year has been about self-evaluating, self-meditation, self. So I could figure out, okay, were there places where maybe I contributed? Were there places, you know, and that take a lot. It's not easy. But watching my mom, I always had a great example of it. A lot of women, we do fight a lot to get where we need to be, but we don't have great examples of what to do in a house or how to just love somebody. One thing I do, I love somebody without condition. That's something we grew up being talked to about and stuff. That's not stuff that everybody's being talked to about.
I don't believe in it. I don't believe that men have that luxury.
Have what luxury?
Of being loved unconditionally.
Yes, you do.
That's not true.
You get it from your mothers.
No.
Men get it from their mothers. Like,
wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Just hear me out, right? This is the way I feel.